That's all right, everyone. Welcome to today's instructional video on how to find TV producers. So my name is Carl Larson, co-founder and leader of Ukraine Defense Support. And as everyone working with UDS should know, our outreach to TV producers is a critical part of our public awareness strategy. That's right. We need to win American hearts and minds. And the way we do that is by reaching American ears and eyes. And the best way to do that is through national broadcast television. And the way to get on TV is to find TV producers and pitch them with interesting messages that would resonate with their audiences. Okay, so the good news is it's very easy to find TV producers. The bad news is we need a lot of them. We need hundreds and hundreds of them. So we need to rapidly accelerate our process for acquiring TV producers. And as I mentioned, the good news is there's a lot of them out there and it's very easy to find them. Okay, so you should have received an email like this from me that has the instructions. First thing is pick a major TV network. We want each person, each researcher, you guys are each researching this, right? We want you to pick a different network so that there's not a lot of overlap. And so let's see, Lydia, which network are you working on again?
I don't think I have been prioritizing other projects at the moment, so
Ah, okay. Well, we'll find a network for you, no problem. Bianca, which one are you working on?
CNN and sometimes MSNBC, depending on the overlap.
Okay,
But previously I'd had Fox.
but mainly CNN, sounds like. Right? Well, let's, for the sake of this, sure, for the sake of this this instructional, let's concentrate on CNN. Okay, so you're on CNN. So Lydia, why don't we have you, I think someone else is doing MSNBC. I think Bianca and a few others are working on that as well. So I don't think anybody's working on Fox. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's for the sake of this, let's have you work on Fox. Okay. So so there's an easy way and a hard way. This right here is the hard way, to Google the names of the programs. So yes, you can look up, let's say, Fox News programs and Fox News shows. Okay, I don't know what the 5 is. Let's just pick the top 4 here. Okay, so we've got 4 news programs here. So then we look for producers on the 5. So the first thing is you check the actual website for the company and you have the name of hosts here, but I don't think we're going to find actual producers here. Maybe if we dig into this a little bit deeper, there would be some producers mentioned somewhere. Yeah, I mean, if you look at clips from the particular news program, it's oftentimes possible there's oftentimes producers mentioned. Let's see, easiest sometimes just to do produce products. No, no producers mentioned. Okay, so that's a dead end there. So the next thing is you can Google it. So Fox News, the 5 producer. Uh-oh. Oh man.
Okay.
All right, we're getting rid of that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it has a Wikipedia page. Let's see. So who produces? So yeah, that's the production company. No. Oh, wow, they're looking for a producer. Funny. They're hiring for producers. That's not reassuring. And that brings us to LinkedIn. Look at that. Okay. So yeah, so like I was saying, this is the hard way to do it. we're not actually going to do this method. I've realized this is honestly a waste of time. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to jump directly to LinkedIn. So this is my way of saying ignore these instructions here. Instead, we're going to go directly to LinkedIn. So this is a bit out of date. So instead, we're just going to go to LinkedIn. And we're going to search for Fox, the 5 producer. What's going on here? The 5 producer. Okay, look at that. So how many did we find? Wow, 600 results. Good Lord. 616 producers at this one TV show at this one network. Is that correct? God. So there's a lot of them. Some of them are not really. So this is a local affiliate. We're not going to we're going to ignore these folks. We're going to focus on producers of this TV show. Okay, and then after that, it's really simple and boring. You just need to copy the names and the contact info and the LinkedIn link to the main producer's contact tracker file, and we're just dispensing with the legacy file. We're not really worrying about that. We're just trying to make this as simple as easy as possible. So just go to the first tab in this file right here, master contact tracker. It's a little slow to load. Scroll down to the bottom. Nope. Oh wow, we've already got quite a few in here. Awesome. Who is adding them? Oh, that's Prescott. Okay, great. Great on him. Wow, look at that. So he's doing AB. Yeah, Prescott's doing ABC. Great. So you can see this is exactly what's needed here. Try to do 50 of these per week. It's not rocket science. It's just copying and pasting. And so I've highlighted in yellow the columns that you're responsible for. Don't worry about the other columns. For example, don't worry about YAM info. Don't worry about merge status. This stuff here is just legacy tracking info that's not really necessary. And be sure to add your name so we know who put the info in. Be sure to put their LinkedIn link. Be sure to put the network name, and there's no show. Well, I guess a lot of them don't say the show. It's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, put the show if you have it. Obviously, in this case, it's the 5, but if you don't have it, just leave that blank. And then, of course, put the number. So let's go ahead and do this now. I'll show you how it works. So, all right. So we're going to do 327, and then we do today, which is 18 March 2025. Okay. And then we're going to do Fox News, and we're going to do the 5. Okay. And we're going to do, damn it. Come on. Carl. Okay. So then we're going to go here. And what I like to do is I just open them up in tabs. And some of these look like they may have been with the 5 and now are no longer. I'm not sure. Maybe it's buried in their in their profile. I'm not sure, but I'm going to include them anyway. Basically, we want to include anybody, even if they are no longer working at the network. If they did in the past, we still want to include them because they might be a big friend of Ukraine. But what we want to exclude is any local affiliates. They're not going to be interested. Okay, so I've opened all that up. By the way, I use this this Chrome extension called TabSnap, which is fantastic. If you don't already use it, I suggest using it. It's a great life hack, frankly. It's not working because my computer's slow with too many tabs and the fact that Zoom is running. But normally it would export a list of URLs. So we would have this list of all these LinkedIn URLs, but it's a little slow, unfortunately. So let's wait on that. Okay, so here's Kevin. So he's a producer at the 5. This is exactly our bread and butter. This is who we want. Great. All right, so I'm just going to copy his name. Man, this is really, really slow. Sorry. Okay. And then if you click in, it strips the formatting. So there we go. And then what was his producer, the 5? Okay, so that's his actual title. Come on. Okay. Where is title? There we go. Hey. And the last thing is his LinkedIn. And so now I think that my extension should be working. Let's test it. Yep, it's working. So now see, here's all the URLs that I have open. So now what I can do is I can just easily grab all these. And now I can just paste them in here. I'm probably going to paste them in right here. Case special, values only. Okay, great. So now I can just get rid of this and I can just copy this and put this here. And then I can very easily grab these guys here. See, I can just grab her name. And I can put her name right here. And then I can grab her LinkedIn. And put her LinkedIn here. Yeah, so anyway, having this list here will make it much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and add these folks. We won't have their emails. We will have to guess their emails, and I can do that. You guys don't need to. What I need to do is have them added to the spreadsheet, and then I can go ahead and find the emails. I'm probably going to reach out to these people anyway. So either I or Catherine will reach out to them. So it's not necessary to try to, you guys don't need to try to Google their emails or whatever. But yeah, these are all, I mean, even if she doesn't work at the 5, she's still going to be interested in our pitch, right? She's working at some news program at Fox News. So she's still a very good, a good candidate. But the whole point is to do this in a systematic way, to start with one, oops, let me go back here. To start with one show and really dig deep and find as many TV producers as possible in that one show on LinkedIn, right? And then switch to another show. As you can see, there are thousands. We are not going to be able to get all of them. We're going to do as many as possible, right? And frankly, if any of you have any ideas how we can do this faster or more efficiently, if there's an online tool that can scrape LinkedIn, please let me know. We can even pay a little bit of money if it's a tool that makes things easier for you guys. That would be great. So feel free to research that. But that's basically it. Any questions on that process? No? Okay. Yeah, you should each be shooting for 50 TV producers per week. That's really simple. That should take you maybe an hour or two. Should be easy peasy per week. Sorry that it's a lot of copying and pasting, but we haven't figured out how to automate this process yet. But it is very important. Okay. How do I stop recording?